Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here in the Drive-Thru Monday through Friday here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's over live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show with us for today. All right. Wayne Scott supposed to make his debut. This is going to be a high risk maneuver if he signs in, because we'll have no test, no Mike's test, no camera test. So we'll see what's up with Wayne. I've emailed him. We didn't get the test in at 5:30. We'll see. This is going to be interesting. Then we got David Sosh with us, Al Ninos, Tony Brown from Las Vegas, Nevada. Rod Zawacki will be signing in just a little later. Jay Briggs and Alex Smart. And here's how they're going to line up for this evening. We got Smart, Sosh, Brown, Ninos, Briggs, Scott, Zawacki, and then I will close this one out. All right, we got to the college football championship game. It was Georgia pounding TCU out here in LA, but now we got lots of action tonight from college basketball, NBA, NHL as well, heading to a nice football NFL playoff weekend. So let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Alex Smart. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Prim, where he's doing great work in college hoops this season as well. Let's bring him in right now. Alex, what's happening?
Hey, Tony. How you doing? A little bit of a slump right now in college hoops, unfortunately, but
Well, when you're rolling and you are, a little slump is, you're still well in the positive, so could be a lot worse. But anyway, we're going tonight to the NBA as the Raptors here host the Hornets. Toronto here laying 7.5, total 229, but you'll be looking at this one a little differently.
Yeah, we're going to look at this from a prop selection concept here. We've got the Hornets and Raptors going head-to-head tonight. And LaMelo Ball, he's fresh. He's only played 17 games since coming back from injury. And he's really done quite well over this period of time. He's averaged 8.3 assists per game. I know we're looking for this to go over an 8.5 here at most books. But it's interesting to note also that he has 9+ assists in 4 of his last 6 games. And he's averaging 9.7 assists over that span. So, this is a guy that, preemptively, or before you can even look at a game, that this is what he does. He dishes the ball, and he's going to get a lot of helpers no matter what. You got to remember, this is the 4th youngest player in NBA history to hit 1K assists. This is LaMelo Ball, and tonight he goes against what's been a sort of like crappy defense for a defense-oriented Toronto team that hasn't had a lot of offense. So, of course, they've had to lean on their defense, but now their defense is falling apart, so they're opening up a lot more of late. Also, the Raptors allow the 8th most assists per game to opponents in the NBA, 25.8. And, that what makes this even worse, a worse situation, and what's great for the Hornets, who just run and gun, the 7th-ranked pace in the league, is that the Raptors give up the 5th most fast breaks, 15.4. And the Hornets rank 7th in assists at 26.3, and an assist percentage at 61.4%, excuse me, and 9th in fast breaks. So, I think LaMelo is going to have a tremendous night. That's my prediction. Obviously, he's going to go over this 8.5 number, and since January started, he's hit at 9.5 assists per game. So I think we're going to go with the over, and we're going to feel comfortable.
All right, we got the assist prop here. LaMelo Ball over 8.5 assists here from Alex in this one, as he comes in with this one in this game. Yeah, as you mentioned with Toronto. Toronto has just been, again, this was a team that tried to get it done with defense last year. Everyone thought they had a chance against Philly. And obviously, you need offense in this league. That's what you need. So Nurse is kind of one of those situations. He has a roster here that was kind of built to defend, and it didn't get the job done. So, what do? You kind of let them play a little bit more up-tempo, but the defense failing horribly, and they're not shooting effectively enough to cover the poor defense.
Yeah, and I think that's what happens tonight. I think Charlotte drags them into an ugly affair, because Charlotte just likes to play ugly affairs anyway. So it should be interesting.
Very good. All right, so we got Alex here on the level, over 8.5 assists here, and this one will have a start time here of 7:40 Eastern time over on NBA League Pass channel. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs for tonight's action. Of course, we got NBA on the board tonight, as well as college hoops, some NHL as well. 877 units of profit in the college basketball. That is all documented over at Pick Dogs, doing great work there. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, we've got some college basketball this evening. We've got some We have some Power 5 tilts that we're focusing on. Small school situation also involved in those 5 selections. And we've got an NBA 3-pack, 2 totals, 1 side, and we also have an NHL money line power play for this evening. So we've got a pretty big card. We're going to get rock and rolling. We're going to start making some money again for everybody, and don't need to cross my fingers. What's the old saying? Break a leg? Well, okay, maybe I've already broken my leg over the last week or so. But, let's just go with it from there. We're going to start making money again for sure.
Yeah, make some money indeed. Again, we're aboard here with Alex Smart over at Pick Dogs Premium. Great results here in college basketball, all documented over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, as he mentioned tonight, he's got plays up here on the board, a 5-pack here from college basketball, 5-pack aside. So get on board there with them there. And of course, you can also use, look around here, you got an NBA Superstar 3-pack up there, 2 totals and a side as well. And of course, NHL individual plays up here from Alex. Instead of buying the plays all at once, what you can do here is you can go ahead and get the longer term pass. You know, that 7-day pass is a really good value right now. Get all of Alex's plays here for 7 days. Includes all his NBA, all his college basketball, NHL, of course the NFL, right? NFL runs here on the playoffs on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We got a Monday night game here between the Bucks and Cowboys, so that 7-day pass perfect here on a Tuesday. Get all the college hoops, get all your NBA, NHL, and that NFL playoffs. Your 7-day pass is a great value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Alex, it's always great having you on the show. Continue that great success, and we'll talk with you again in a couple days.
Okay. Take care, Tony. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
You got it. Alex Smart here on the drive-thru. We'll continue on here on the show. Time to welcome in Damien Sosh. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium, where he does some great work up there. I do see Wayne has signed in. Wayne, you're kind of on that vertical. We need the horizontal image to come in, not the vertical. All right, let's continue on here on the show. Let's go ahead and bring in Damien Sosh. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. We'll get him in right now. I think we're ready to roll with Damien. Damien, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going, Tony?
It's going great. All right, here we go tonight. College basketball on CBS Sports Network. Go to the Big East. I guess CBS Sports Network, that's where they designate DePaul. So we got DePaul here to host Villanova. Villanova here are laying 6.5. Total sits here at 141.
Yeah, DePaul coming into this game 7-9 overall, 1-4 in Big East play. Blue Demons, they've been struggling. They lost 5 of the last 6 games. Villanova, in the same regard, very similar to DePaul. They're 8-8 overall, 2-3 in the Big East, and they've lost 3 of their last 4. Those opponents that were very good that Villanova lost to. We're talking about UConn, Marquette, Xavier. There's no slouches there. Both teams averaging 71 points per game, but Villanova is holding its opponents to 7 fewer points on average than DePaul. And even though Villanova has not shot the ball very well in recent games, I think DePaul provides a defense that's kind of allowed the Villanova shooters here to get well. Villanova, they're not a very big team. They do lack some overall size up front. I don't see that really coming into play in this game. DePaul has just 2 players in the rotation that are 6'7" or taller. And DePaul it's also a team that really likes to foul. They send its opponents to the free throw line a bunch, and that's not good news when you're playing Villanova. Villanova is the best foul shooting team in the country, nearly 86%, 85.7% from the line here for Villanova. And one good thing, when you're taking a look here at Villanova, one good thing I think you can take away from that Xavier loss, if you're a Villanova fan, is we're really starting to see the emergence of Cam Whitmore. Whitmore's just a freshman. He had 26 points against Xavier. He's a projected top 10 pick in the next NBA draft. He missed the early part of the season. He had thumb surgery. Each game, though, this kid's getting better and better. He's the best player on Villanova. He's going to be the best player on the court tonight. So give me Villanova in this game and lay the points.
All right, we got Damon here says go ahead and lay the points here with Villanova. 6.5 here against DePaul, against a DePaul team that has not done well. And, of course, this is a Villanova team that has lost so far 3 of 5 in conference. The wins coming here against the St. John's team at home that's been struggling. They went on the road, beat Georgetown, but they've lost kind of the top tier teams in the Big East. Connecticut, Marquette, and Xavier, has been that issue there with Villanova. Or the coaching change also, we've seen that with the Neptune now at the school. But again, the 3-point shooting, the rebound has been kind of an issue here for this Villanova team. Then looking at this DePaul team, it's been tough. It's been tough for this Blue Demons team here. 1-4 here in conference. Again, their only home win coming at home here against Georgetown. So you look at their losses here. They lose by 15 at home to Providence. and it's been on the road a lot as well in this in tournament in conference so far.
Yeah, DePaul, they've kind of had a rough time of it the last few years here. You take a look at Villanova. You kind of mentioned about Kyle Neptune taking over for Jay Wright. It could be a lot of maybe Villanova here getting used to Kyle Neptune. I think the Jay Wright retirement was kind of a surprise. I don't know that really anybody saw that coming. And also you got to factor in, remember Justin Moore. He was a really good player for Villanova, tore his ACL last year right before the Final Four. Now, whether or not he comes back later this year is yet to see. But I really think top to bottom, Villanova has the better roster. Losing to them, losing is not accustomed to Villanova. So I think as the season goes on, I think they're going to get better. And if they still have their sights set on making the dance, which, it's very conceivable that they can still make it at 8-8 still, they need to beat teams like DePaul here, and they need to beat them handily. And I think they're going to go out and do that tonight.
All right, we got Damien here on Villanova laying the 6.5 here against DePaul. This one will have a start time here at 9 Eastern time, CBS Sports Network. All right, Damien, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Pin for tonight's action. Of course, we got great work. We finished a great college football season. Damien here, as we finished the college football season last night. You were on Georgia. You laid the points, and it was a rockin' char winner there for Damien, showing great profit in NBA as well as NHL this season. We do have both of those sports on the board as well as college basketball. What do you have going over at Pick Dodge Premium?
Yeah, kind of missed. Bummed that the college football bowl season is over. We had a great run going 17-6 in the bowl games. We had a really good run last year and just a terrific run this year. Now the focus though here now is NFL playoffs. We got college basketball, NBA, ice hockey. So right now I got 3 plays out there on the board, a couple extra games if you're a long-term subscriber. But my NBA Vegas Gold is for just $15. So cash in on that play and then hook yourself up with one of these long-term plans. You mentioned it earlier, Tony. We got Saturday, Sunday, Monday here, the NFL playoffs. I'm really looking forward to that. You got some big winners coming up. So, the best way to go, guys, is a long-term plan. So hook yourself up. We'll make some money together.
That's right, guys. Again, board here with Damien Sash over at Pick Dodge Stream, concluding a great college football season. Give him that victory lap here as we move into the focus here on basketball. NBA, NHL showing great results as well. So get on board here. Damien has a hoops 3-pack on the board right now. So featured play. Get on board here. He's got an NBA and college basketball put together in a 3-pack here. Of course, that is credit guarantee. Must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for site credits. That is credit guarantee. Also, these plays are sold individually, but as Damien was alluding to, the long-term passes are the way to go. That 7-day pass is a great value right now. Get all of your premium plays for 7 days. Of course, as we know, it's a lot of NBA, NHL, college hoops, and NFL playoffs. This is perfect time on a Tuesday because we got NFL football, playoff football here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All part of that 7-day all sports pass. Use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Damon, as always, great having the show. Keep up their great work, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Thanks, Tony. Have a great one.
You got it. Damon Sash here on the drive. So, guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a recap at the end of the show. Ron experienced some computer issue. He should sign in, so we'll get to Ron in just a second. We're going to continue on here on the drive-thru. Up next, we're going out to Las Vegas, Nevada, where it is raining. It is raining in Vegas, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our man, Tony Brown. You'll find him over at Pick Dodge Pim. Does fantastic work up there. Put great NHL numbers up on the board. Let's bring in Tony Brown right now from Las Vegas, Nevada. I think we'll get set here. Let me just backtrack a little bit as we work our board here to bring in Tony Brown. Whoop, let's see here. Whoop, a little more to go. Got more to go here. Let's see. I think we're set to go. Tony Brown. Tony Brown, what's happening?
Tony T, what's going on?
It's going great. All right, here we go tonight. We're going to college basketball here as we have AAC action as Tulsa hosts Temple here. Temple laying 4 on the road, total 141.5.
Yep. So we went to the little small action with the AAC and some schools in Temple and Tulsa that too many people won't be looking at, and this game should go according to plan. More than betting on Temple, I'm betting against Tulsa. They say that good teams win and great teams cover, and Tulsa has been neither. They're 4-10 after 14 games straight up, but even worse, they've gone 1-13 against the number. They've covered just one time in all 14 games this year. They're the worst covering team in college basketball. To make matters even worse, they're 0-7 against the number at home. So it's like home court advantage is the only advantage, and it won't be enough tonight. until they prove they can win or at least cover, we're just going to keep betting against them. We're 13-1, betting against them against the spread, and we're going to ride this gravy train all the way to the bank. We're going to take Temple minus the 4, and they're going to get it done on the road tonight.
All right, we got there we go with Tony Brown. He likes to take that Temple lay the 4 against Tulsa. Temple's had success on the road so far in AAC action. When you look at Tulsa, you look at their conference numbers, it has been ugly. Last in defensive and offensive efficiency. They're giving up 46% shooting from 3, 65% 2-point shooting, and they played already 2 conference games. I mean, this is ugly.
Yeah, they got blown out by like 26 in the last game, and that's because they gave up 93. That's like an NBA number. So, again, I'm not more. Sometimes you betting on certain teams, and then sometimes you're just betting against teams. It's not that Temple's a juggernaut or anything, but against Tulsa, I think me, you, and a couple of guys here can get a win.
Yeah, this is an inexperienced Tulsa team. They're also very small here in size, 308th in the nation there, so not a very big team having their big major struggles. Temple lay the 4 against Tulsa. This one to have a start time here of 8 Eastern time, ESPN Plus. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Print for tonight's action. Good board from the NBA, some NHL, lots of college basketball tonight, a lot of big conference teams in action. What do you have going over at the Pick Dodge Print with the great results in NHL this season?
Yeah, tonight we just have a 3-pack on the board. It's my top 3 plays from all 3 leagues. I have some NCAA action, I have NHL action, and NBA action. You can grab those individually, or you can get them with my Tuesday triple play and bang the bookie 3 times over tonight.
All right, get on board here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. 405 units of profit in the NHL. That is all documented over at Pick Dogs Premium. Showing good profit here for 2023 as well. On the board tonight, a Tuesday triple play. A 3-pack here. Taking a play from all the major sports, best bet NHL, as well as college basketball, NBA, all together in a 3-pack. It is credit guarantee. You must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for site credits. That is credit guarantee. Also in action with the longer term pass. We know we're in football coming up here. That 7-day pass is a great way to go as well. But Tony Brown, you're in Vegas. You're in it all year round. That 1-year all sports pass is a great value right now.
Yeah, if you get my plays and you're making money with me, there's no other way to go. I cap all the sports, so you might as well get them all. There's no upselling to that pass. You get the playoffs, you get the championship picks included, and that's every single season. I mean, every single game I cap from every league, MLB, NHL, NCAA. If I pick it and you get to play it, so you get to pay one time. It's not a VIP season pass. It's a VIP year pass. It's 365 days to play. You get every play I release until 2024 for one low price. If you're serious about making money, there's no other pass you should get.
That's right, guys. Got to borrow with Tony Brown. That 1-year all sports pass, a great value. All of Tony Brown's premium plays for a year. And use that promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. Tony Brown, is always great having a show. Enjoy the rain in Vegas. Doesn't happen very often. And we'll talk with you again in a couple days.
It's funny you said that. I actually love it. The summer is so hot out here. I count the days till when we get weather like this, so I'm going to enjoy it for a bit.
Enjoy it. All right, Tony Brown, have a great night. We'll talk again in a few days. Tony Brown here on the Drive Thru. Guys, reminder, if you miss any picks, we'll recap at the end of the show. Stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here on the show. Now it's time to welcome in El Ninos. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, El Ninos is ready to roll here. We've got some NBA on the board. El Ninos will come in with the play on. Let's bring him in. El, what's happening?
Doing pretty good, Tony. How are you doing?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go tonight to NBA Raptors here. This, to host the Hornets. We got Toronto laying 7.5 total, 229.
Yeah, interesting matchup here, and I think an even more interesting line. I understand the Raptors have been much better at home. The Hornets are not necessarily the best road team in the league, but they're still 10-7-2 as against the spread as road dogs. The Hornets are, so they've showed up and they've been competitive, at least beating these numbers. We won't have to worry about the 2 pushes here with the 0.5 hanging there. So it's either going to be a win or a loss tonight. No pushes. Our pick last night ended up on that 13th. So thanks to everyone that joined me in those prayers, because I think the Lakers needed every last one of them. But anyway, I think we got a much stronger play tonight, honestly. This one could have very well been a premium play. I like this play a lot. I think the Hornets have a very, very decent shot at winning this game outright as well. If you want to take a shot on the money line, I cannot blame you there. again, no Kelly Oubre Jr. maybe might be a concern, but again, they still think they have enough on this roster to give these Raptors that as good as they've been at home, they haven't been too consistent overall this season or too great at all. So again, a lot of value on the money line as well, but I really like getting 7.5, almost 8 points now. Yeah, definitely take that. I guess we do have to worry about the pushes now, but I'm still seeing some 7.5s too. But either way, it's 7.5, 8, whatever you can get, grab those points. I like the Hornets a lot tonight.
All right, we got El Nidos here on the Hornets plus the 8 here against the Toronto Raptors. And yeah, hard to argue this one. Toronto will have a clean injury report. No injuries here. Hayward also doubtful here for Charlotte in this one. But, it comes down, as we said in the previous segment when we're talking about the player profits, really the defense here for Toronto that has not been very good. At home, they're giving up over 48% shooting. I know this was a defensive-minded team last year that thought the defense would carry them. It got them eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Nick Nurse has the same lineup. What do you do, right? You need scoring. You're not getting just enough scoring, and the defense is going south.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't have a consistent enough or a good enough offense, I should say, to just slack on defense. It's definitely a team that can have a lot of success. They've shown they can put some good string some good streaks together, but yeah, it takes a full effort from everybody, I think, for them to be to put up a good fight against the better teams, at least in the league. Not that the Hornets are necessarily one of the better teams in the league, but I think we're getting more than enough points to back them tonight. I mean, the Raptors would be happy with escaping with a win at this point. So I don't think they're worried too much about winning by double digits. They just want to get the job done, get the win at home. And as we've said already, the Hornets, they're just not going to wave the white flag. Although we've seen them get blown out, recently.
No, everyone in the NBA gets blown out. At least once a year, everyone's going to get their clocks blown in.
But yeah, I still like this spot. Getting this many points, I think, is more than enough to back them tonight.
Here we go. Hornets plus 8 against the Raptors. I know Chris Hooper will probably agree. I didn't get his morning show pick, but I'm pretty sure he agreed on that one because he's been anti-Raptors for a while here. This one will have a start time here of 7:40 Eastern time. All right, down Enos. Let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Print for tonight's action. Of course, NBA, good results over the last 7 days here. 894 units of profit. That is all documented. Having a great 2023. NBA board up there. Nice college basketball. Got a few on the ice as well. What do you have going on over at Pick Dodge Premium?
Just being very selective in the NBA right now. So just one play in the NBA on the premium side. As I already said, I like this free play tonight a lot. It could have very well been up there as well. I have a 3-pack in the NHL as well, and I got a little combo 3-pack with 2 of my best NHL and my best NBA bet of the night. If you want to grab that, but as Tony Brown was alluding to earlier, the longer you go on these long-term passes, the better deal it is for you guys. So try to grab one of those or the 2-for-1 capper specials.
That's right, guys. You got a board here with El Ninos over at Pick Dodge Premium. Great results here. 894 units of profit the last 7 days, all documented. Right now over at Pick Dodge Premium, El Ninos with a 3-pack. NBA, NHL, and a mix in there from El Ninos on this 3-pack. Get on board with it. Credit guarantee. You must turn a profit. The amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is site credits there. That is credit guarantee. A lot of these plays are sold individually as well, so get on board. The long-term passes, El has a 3, 7, or 30-day All Sports Pass. Get all of his premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go over to his Handicapper page and you make that purchase, use that promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Al, it's always great having your show. Keep up your great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, see you then, Tom.
You got El Ninos here on the drive-thru. Guys, reminder, if you missed any picks, we'll recap at the end of the show. Stay tuned for that. All right, we got Rod Zawacki has signed in, so he will be with us today. So has Wayne Scott. He's also going to make his debut on the drive-thru in just a bit. First, we go to Jay Briggs. Go over to the Dallas area, where you'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Bring in Jay right now. Jay, what's happening? You're on mute there, Jay.
My fault. What's going on tonight, Tony?
It's going great. All right, here we go. NBA tonight. We have the Warriors here. I guess they're getting one of their players back. That was the news that broke around this time last night. Warriors up to 12. The Suns are the ones ailing right now. They're big dogs. Total 230.
Like Tony just alluded to, man, if you haven't heard, that man is back in action tonight, man. The greatest point guard I've ever seen play the game. The better shooter I've ever seen play the game, man. And I think this is a perfect spot where the Golden State Warriors just completely obliterate the Phoenix Suns. Man, I'm kicking myself for not putting this one in as a premium. I love the Golden State Warriors here tonight, Tony. We got the Phoenix Suns coming in here, man. Lost 6 straight basketball games. Now they're playing the best home cover team in all of the NBA, man, the Golden State Warriors. Golden State 14-6-1 on their home floor. That's a league best, covering in 70% of their home games this season. And like I said, man, we know Curry been out for a while, but they still were playing really great basketball on their home floor. Now that a star player is coming back, usually we could look for a few games to be a little regression early, but I highly doubt that's the case, as this whole offense is built around Stephen Curry. I think we see a huge night from this Warriors team. They've been beaten by this Suns team already twice this season as well. The Suns beat them pretty good earlier twice this season. 130-119 was the first matchup, and 134-105. So the Suns have beaten this team twice this season. I think this is a perfect opportunity for the Golden State Warriors just to come and get some get back, man. I'm laying the points with the Warriors. I think they could cover this number by halftime, to be honest.
All right, Jay, on the Warriors, lay the 12 here against the Suns. Yeah, we got Curry back. Thompson looks like he's probable. Green, Kuminga, Wiseman out. But, boy, on the Phoenix Suns, this is a laundry list. You're looking at probably 13 teams in the starting lineup. Looks like Shamet may be out. Ayton, Booker, Crowder, Johnson, Payne, Paul. Payne is a key contributor. You see him in the playoffs, right, off the bench. Phoenix is really paper thin right now with NBA talent. They're probably going to the G League with some backups in the bench.
I was just going to say, I don't know who's starting for the Suns, some G League guys.
You got Shamet, Bridges. Now, Shamet and Craig are questionable. They're logged in, but Bridges, Dario Saric is back. Remember, he's been injured for forever, but he's back down the line. Jock Landale looks like he'll be a start there for Phoenix.
Yeah, man, Phoenix is fielding, like I said, a G League team, and I don't think, even if they had all their guys back, I think this is just one of those nights where the Warriors look like the Warriors. Like I said, man, the best home cover team in the NBA, covered in 70% of their home games. They're getting the best shooter in my lifetime back tonight, man. This one's going to get ugly and ugly early. Lay the points with the Dubs.
Now, what do you think about really, if you feel this strongly, how about playing it, like maybe it's a quarter bets, maybe first half? How do you see this?
I love it, Tony. I mean, I couldn't talk nobody off of first quarter, first half, full game, extended line. I think this is just one of those games, honestly. The Suns, we just talked about it. They're sitting almost their entire lineup, and Golden State's so dominant here recently. Getting their best player back, man, I see no reason why this isn't an opportunity where we fire pretty
This is gonna be like Clippers and Nuggets the other night.
Yeah, it could very well be. We've seen teams do this in the NBA where, solid teams get blown out all the time, and I think this could just be one of those spots.
Yeah, there's massive injuries on the Suns here. Warriors laying 12 here against the Suns. This one to have a start time here, 10 Eastern time. Took it off TNT. This is the Dallas game is on TNT tonight.
For good reason. Because, we didn't want to watch that.
You don't want to watch this. This is pretty bad, man. Oh, Charles will just bash the league if they're not doing that one. You got it. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Premium for tonight's action. Of course, NBA on the board tonight, as well as TNT doubleheader. We've got TNT's remaining on Tuesday. I guess they're going to be Tuesday, Thursday again. So there we go. They're going to come back on Thursday now that the NFL is completed. Of course, we got college hoops, a lot of good conference action. You mentioned something about the ice. Yeah, we're back on the ice as well. What do you have going over at Pick Dog Dream? Great results over the last 7 days.
Yes, sir, Tony. Man, I love tonight's all-around card. To be honest, I have 9 plays total. I have a 3-pack in the NBA, including my $15 NBA Jam Session play. We had a great night in the NBA last night, 3-0 overall. Plus, we hit our best bet last night. We've hit back-to-back plays on that Jam Session play, so scoop that up, $15. I also got a 3-pack in college basketball tonight as well. We've been seeing the board really well in college basketball as well. I have my college hoops best bet up there at $25, or the 3-pack $40. And I got a 3-pack tonight on the ice as well, man. So I got my NHL money on ice play, my best bet in the NHL, $25 on that as well, man. So I got all 3 sports in action tonight, man. I got a 3-pack and all, man. Let's cash. Let's make some money tonight. And let's just continue stacking some units. Scoop all that up. Pick Dogs Premium. Don't be afraid. Pair me up with that 2-for-1 capper special. We got a lot of great guys here on Pick Dogs, man. We even got my new guy, Wayne Scott, man, coming up next. I'm excited to see what he has to offer for the Pick Dogs crew, man. But, yeah, man, let's continue stacking some units, Tony.
Exactly. Stacks of minutes here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Premium. 230 units of profit last 7 days on the board tonight with Jay's NBA Jam Session. $15 here, a credit guarantee. You must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is credit guarantee right now with that NBA Jam Session. All in there with a 3-pack from the NBA as well. College Hoops 3-pack. He's on the ice. Jay with a 3-pack on the ice tonight. Look out. He's ready to roll here with the NHL. We know college football is behind us, so that he's out ready to roll here with the NHL. Of course, instead of buying these plays individually, it's a good time to get that 7-day pass, get all of Jay's premium plays for 7 days in board with NBA, college basketball, NHL, and of course, perfect time because NFL plays their games this week on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That big Monday Dallas game against Tampa Bay. That's going to be a game everyone's going to be all talking about there on Monday night playoff game. That's going to be a nice one there. So that 7-day pass is the way to go. Use that promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Jay, great having you on the show as well. Just now that I have you, I would just wanted to go over some of the injuries. We're getting some confirmations now on the this is the big one here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looks like Tucker and Embiid are a go. Miami, no Adebayo, no Hero, no Lowry, no Martin, no Robinson. New York 7.
Yes, sir. Embiid was a huge question mark earlier in the day, but it looks like he will go in that one. And Philadelphia, one of the better home cover teams as well, 14-7-1 against the spread on their home floor, covering in 66.7% of their home games. Philadelphia got to be the nod in that one. I don't have a premium in that one because I was worried about Embiid, but, I think they can steamroll that team as well. And in that Heat game, man, Miami, the worst home cover team in the NBA, 6-13-1. And like you said, they're setting some guys as well in that one, so I would watch out for that as well tonight.
Yeah, there you go with some injury reports there from Jay as we were kind of going through it, scrubbing it right now as we're getting kind of to that time of the night. We know we're still waiting on Doncic. Looks like he's a go, right? I'm seeing him probable now.
I think my guy is going to play tonight, Tony, but last time we seen him, he did look pretty banged up. And as we know, this is a huge series between these two teams. As we've seen these two teams play in 2 out of 3 playoff series in the last 3 seasons. These two teams hate each other, so it's an interesting one in this one. I could be talked either way, but I have this one for sale premium. I'm on the right side in this one, so we'll see how it shakes down.
Yeah, Cleveland's a road favorite here against Utah. Utah's going to have some supporting cast out, and one starter here. With Sexton out, Olenek out, Horton Tucker, Bolmero, Azubuike, who made his name in college, they're out there for Utah.
That's an interesting game as well because that's the Donovan Mitchell return game to Utah. His first game being back in Utah since leaving last season. Those two teams have played already once this season, and the Cavs in Cleveland won that one pretty big, 122-99. So that should be an interesting one in that one. Like you said, Olenek and Sexton out, so I don't have anything on that one. I do lean Jazz though. I think it should be a good one though, because I think people fail to realize in that one too that Cleveland did trade some players to the Jazz as well. So the Jazz have a few guys like marketing that were in Cleveland as well last season, so they might want some revenge in that one as well. Interesting game, that one. I want to watch that one tonight too.
Yeah, we talked about Dallas' side here against the Clippers, the TNT game. Now on the Clippers side, no Kennard, who's kind of a role player that comes in, can get a few points, can hit a few threes, but George is the key out here for the Clippers.
Yeah, no Paul George tonight, but it looks like Kawhi Leonard's a go in that one. And the Clippers been struggling so mightily here recently, man. They got to show up here They got to show up here soon. Like I said a minute ago, Dallas, the worst home cover team in the NBA, or the worst cover team in all of the NBA, excuse me. And so that should be an interesting angle in that one.
Yeah, the Clippers have been on the road a lot. This is the first time they've not had to travel to a game in 10 games. They had a 5-game road trip, came home for 1. They went on the road for 2. And that was kind of a predictable angle. When you play that 1-game homestand, every game feels like a road trip because you come home, then you get back on the road right after the game. And so this is the first time they've had rest at home. The first game without traveling in 10 days for the Clippers.
Yeah, I think it's a nice spot for the Clippers in that one. Like you said, they've been on the road a lot here recently. I think 4 of the last 5 were out on the road, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They do return home. They do return home in this one, so should be a favorable spot for them.
Yeah, they played 5 road games, came home for 1 against the Heat, then went on the road right after the game and played 2 on the road. Got completely pounded. Came home again for Atlanta, traveling and lost to Atlanta. So they've been very much a road weary team. Those home games feel like road games, when you come in for 1 and go back on the road. So that's what I'm saying, is that they just look like a road weary team. Now they're at home, no travel. Let's see how they come here second game here on the homestand. The first game was predictable; they'd fall to Atlanta. I like that spot a lot. And now this is where we'll see if they regain their energy, regain their strength and stamina, and see how they come through here, how they face the Dallas Mavericks, who are in LA on TNT. All right, Jay, it's always great having you on the show. We'll catch your NBA Jam session every day. Is there going to be an NFL show with you and Big Al and Mitch for the playoffs?
Yes, sir. I think we're on go for tomorrow. We're going to gear up, get ready for this weekend, Super Wild Card weekend. I'm excited for it, so check us out tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock. So should be a great show. Me, Big Al, and Mitch, we're going to go through every game for the playoffs and the Super Wild Card weekend. Check out my jam session tonight and check out tonight's episode after you finish the drive-through, and let's continue stacking some units.
All right, indeed. All right, Jay, thanks a lot for having a show. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you again. We'll catch you here on the next time. I'm always confused with these schedules. So these 4 days a week, you're back. Thursday. That's right, Thursday. All right, Jay, have a great one. Jay Briggs here on the drive-thru. You got it. Those 4 day schedules are always tough. I know I got Rod on 4 days. We got Jay on 4 days. I'm always trying to figure which is the day they're off. We got to get that down. So we got to get that down. All right, let's continue on the drive-thru, guys. Reminder: if you miss any of our picks, we will do a complete recap here at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, let's continue on here. Let's bring in the winner of the Pick Dogs contest and earning a spot here on Pick Dogs and a Sports Chat Place is our man Wayne Scott. We're bringing him in here. No testing, no mic check, no camera check. He said, I'm good to go. All right. He said he tested early. Let's hear. This is a high-risk maneuver. We hope it works. Let's bring him in right now. Wayne Scott. Wayne, what's happening?
What's up, Tony T? Is everything good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, yes. It's working. Great. This is what I like to see. All right. Love it. All right. Congratulations. Before we get to the game, why don't you let everybody out here know about yourself? It says that you competed with some coaches. That you must have played some college ball, right?
Yes, sir. I played at Shaw University, but my coaches, a lot of coaches that I've been around throughout my tenure as a football player, and I did a little coaching myself, all came from NFL backgrounds, and I'm looking forward to showing what I've learned from that has helped me be a successful sports bettor.
Absolutely. Oh, great. So we got a big-time college football player here, had some experience around NFL players. So here we go. We're ready to roll here. We get some really good knowledge from Wayne. Tonight we're going to college hoops. It's your late-night game. CBS Sports Network has San Diego State hosting Nevada. The Aztecs favor 9.5, total 138.
Yeah, Pick Dog family. Tonight we're going to the late-night game. We're going to the Mountain West Conference where you got your 23rd ranked San Diego State Aztecs taking on the Nevada Wolfpack. And guys, I know I said 23rd ranked San Diego State Aztecs, but only person they beat this year that I can give credit to right now is that Ohio State game win at home. Outside of that, they're horrible ATS, a 4-10 ATS, 1-5 ATS at home. The last 2 times these teams have met up, Aztecs have only won by 3. Let me repeat that. The last 2 times these teams have met up, the Aztecs have only won by 3. With that being said, on the other side, we got this Nevada team. They're playing lights out, good defense. Since they lost on the road to Oregon 6 games ago, they have won 6 straight. Not only have they won 6 straight, they've been doing it against decent competition, beating Boise State, Colorado State, and Norfolk State. They are 4-2 away ATS, and I'll be taking Nevada Wolfpack plus 9.5 tonight.
All right, Wayne says San Diego State straight Aztecs is what he's saying there. 9.5 here against San Diego State. And, I mean, this is the thing. When you look at this Aztecs team, I look at the conference numbers, and this really gets my attention. It is a team that is committing a lot of turnovers. As a big-time college football player, and, of course, being around pros, turnovers are just deadly in this sport because, it turns into easy points on the other side for the opponent.
Facts. They do not help at all. And not only that, the turnovers not help. This Nevada team is actually the top 50 in defense, and in their last 3 games, they're top 15 in defense efficiency. So they've been bringing it, and I look for them to make it very hard on the Aztecs, even though the Aztecs are at home. And the Aztecs at home, their numbers go down. For some reason, they don't play better at home. So.
Yep, they were just lucky to get away from Wyoming. They had a tough time against Wyoming. It looked nick and tuck there. Didn't look good in the first CBS game. Wyoming gave them a shot, and they could not cover that one. So we got Wayne here on Nevada here, 9.5 here against San Diego State. This one have a start time of 11 Eastern time, CBS Sports Network. All right, Wayne, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Print for tonight's action. Of course, we're ready to roll. Here's just barely starting throwing picks in the system and showed good results in the NFL to start the year. Big NBA card tonight, some college hoops. What do you have going on? And ice as well. What do you have going over at Pick Dodge Premium?
Today I got my best bet up there in college basketball. We got the college basketball cakewalk. Hoping to hit that and go ahead and cash it. And for my long-term people, I got 2 NBA and 2 NHL plays. I'm sorry.
All right, there you go, guys. Got both Wayne Scott over at Pick Dogs Premium. Good results here to start. Remember, he is the winner of the Pick Dogs contest. He earned a roster spot here. He earned a roster spot here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place, and get on board here, making his debut here on the drive-thru. You'll catch him, I'm sure, some of the weekend shows as well with Mitch. Get on board right now with Wayne. A cakewalk college basketball play is best bet right now at $15. So get on board with it. Credit guarantee. You must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for site credits. That is credit guarantee. So get on board there. Long-term passes. We talked about that 1-week pass. We got the NFL playoffs coming up. Yeah, that 7-day pass features all the Wayne's plays here for NFL. You got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday's game, as well as all the college hoops, NHL, NBA. Your 7-day pass, a great value right now over at Pick Dogs. Use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Wayne, as always, congratulations on winning that contest. We welcome you here to the Big Dogs family, to the drive-thru. We're going to have you on quite a bit here. I think we got you scheduled Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So looking forward to your contributions here on the show. Have yourself a great evening. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Go Wolfpack.
There you go. Let's go Wolfpack. I think we're sharing the same pick. And many people in the chat room are agreeing too. Getting a lot of good work. Great work here. Wayne, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Holla at you, Tony.
You got it. Wayne Scott here on the drive-thru. Right, guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll recap here at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Time to welcome in. He made it to the show. Rod Zawacki. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Prim. Does great work up there. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. A big Edmonton Oilers fan, but he told us he thought the Kings. He said the Kings. Yeah. I'm still in disbelief about this Kings team, but somehow, some way, they're doing well. What's up, Rod? What's happening?
Hey, not too much, Tony. Doing good. I think my internet issues are behind me, so let's knock on some wood and be like, woohoo.
Oh, is this? You're not connected? You're not wired?
Not wired in, yeah. Wired right into the internet. Shouldn't have to deal with any issues. I shouldn't be no more freezing or not being able to hear me or any of that. We should be good to go. So,
good to go. So Rod's debut here. Rod's debut. We'd like to thank EM for connecting that Starlink. EM, thank you very much for that technology. Ready to roll. Exactly. We got Rod crystal clear. No freezing. No freeze ups. Ready to roll here. So here we go tonight. We go to college hoops. SEC Network has LSU hosting Florida. Florida road favorites -2, total 137.
Yeah, look at this one. I don't understand why Florida's road favorite in this one. LSU plays their best hoops at home, and I think their solid D holds down the Gators in this one. You look, KJ Williams is LSU's offensive guy, averaging 18 points a game, and Colin Castleton is the Gators guy, averaging 14 points a game. But the difference when I look down to things in this game is shooting threes. Watch out if LSU gets hot shooting threes, which I think they can very well do going against this Gators team that is not good at the defending the three. They're ranked 282nd in the nation at defending the three. This is what LSU loves to do, and LSU defending the three, 12th ranked in the nation at defending the three. So I got LSU's defense holding it and smothering the Gators in this one tonight. And you look at the Gators on the road, their last ATS, 6-13 ATS, their last 19. They're also don't play so well against the good teams. 2-11 ATS, their last 13 versus teams with winning records. You can take that on the road. 1-7 ATS, their last 8 on the road with a team with a winning home record. And we know LSU, they're perfect at home. 9-0. They've also won 13 straight at home. So I'm going to go with LSU on the money line here to snag the win over Florida in this one.
Yeah, LSU here plus 150 against Florida. Yeah, I think I was like scratching my head. How did I miss this one? Because I love me some home dogs, and this is the one here. Yeah, their losses on the road came to Kentucky, Texas A&M, but they beat Arkansas at home. That was a big win for them there. So they've won all home games. They have not lost a game at home this season.
No, have not lost a home game all season long. Playing solid defense, and I don't trust the Skater team on the road. I love LSU in the spot. If you want, take the points because I think it's up to like 3. If you want to take three with the points, I'm not. I'm good. I'll take the money line in this.
Wow,
I think
man.
LSU and their defense pulls down the Gators and they win this outright.
Yeah, that's again. I'm scratching. I am scratching. Why is this like? Is there some sort of? I guess so. I mean, this is what they're saying. 3. This is crazy. How in the world is? And there's no. I thought there's no injury news whatsoever. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, up to 3 in some places. Wow. All right, LSU
Like
money line.
inverse line movement. Come on.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know what this is there.
You know, I think what happens, they're looking at Texas A&M's not. I guess they're not as bad as people think they are. And that's not. I'm not going to say it's a bad loss because Texas A&M beat Florida.
Well,
they beat Florida.
Both teams have lost to Texas.
Yeah.
Both teams lost to Texas A&M. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pretty close. They both scored about 6. One scored 66. One scored 63. So it was about the same, pretty much the same score that they got beat by. It's not like one got pounded more than the other. So I just don't get this here.
Texas A&M very strong inside with shooting, defending, and forcing turnovers. So they're not a bad team. I know they've got Buzz Williams. It's Buzz Williams, okay? This is Buzz. It's a different coach now. Buzz Williams is a pretty good coach. So you knew he was going to get A&M to play better basketball. So you got to respect that A&M loss there. It's not a bad loss at all, especially it was on the road. All right, we got Rod here, LSU money line plus 115 against Florida. This one will have a start time here at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You're going to have to watch it over on SEC Network. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Print for tonight's action. Got a good NBA board up tonight. Lots of college hoops, man, from morning all the way to 11 p.m. Eastern time. There's games tonight on the board. So also on the ice as well. Had that good call on that Kings. He said, Kings, take the Kings. Yeah, he knows. He's an Oilers fan. He knows. What do you have going over at Pick Dodge Premium?
And over at Big Dog Premium tonight, I've got a 3-pack in the NHL. Love those 3 plays. You can scoop that up over at Big Dog's Premium. I've got a 3-pack of plays in college basketball as well. This is one that just missed my premium board, but I got a 3-pack there. Or I've got my solo play, drop a dime play in the NBA, my solo play in the NBA. Scoop all those up, or grab a 3-day pass, grab a 7-day pass, grab a 30-day pass. Use that 2-for-1 capper deal, and always 2 heads are always better than 1. Can't go wrong with that. Use our promo code PICK at checkout. Save 15% off all your purchases of $25 or more at Pick Dogs Premium. Jump aboard. Let's make some money.
Jump aboard, make some money indeed here with Rod Zawacki over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's got that top shelf triple play up there right now, a 3-pack here on the NHL. So get on board with Rod. He'll get you some winners here in the NHL. Also in there with NBA Drop a Dime. That's his $15 premium play that must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for site credits. That is credit guarantee from Rod. Also the long-term pass. We talk about that 1-week pass because we are in NFL playoff time right now. All of Rod's plays for 7 days. You get his NHL, NBA, college hoops, and don't forget the NFL playoffs here. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Monday night, it's Tampa Bay and Dallas. This is a monster playoff week here. So good time to get on board here with Rod Zawacki. Remember, about 2 divisional champions play in this round. They only 1 bye week. So we got some. There will be some quality on the field this weekend. So get on board with Rod. I know at some point there'll be no bye because they're going to want to get as many games as possible, but there's 2 teams and you know that's coming. But anyway, get on board with Rod over at Pick Dodge Premium. Use that promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Rod, it's always great having your show. Keep up the work. Great internet, great signal, no skipping, no fluttering.
Right? See, I don't think I've ever been able to dance around on the drive-through.
Yeah, we got it. Next time you get Vancouver, we're going to see the Vancouver dance when you give the Canucks. It won't be like still frame, you know.
Yeah, we won't be waiting on a word and waiting for me to cut back in. No more of that. That was annoying. Very frustrating for me as well, and very frustrating to everybody. So, good to go.
Good to go.
Thumbs up. Costs you nothing. Helps us out a ton. We appreciate everybody. I definitely appreciate it. For
Rod's new internet, I want a like from everyone watching. For this, you got to give a thumbs up for that. You got, right, that's it. Give everyone a thumbs up for this internet service from Rod and the signal coming in. We appreciate that. All right, Rod. We'll catch you in the mornings. Of course, you got the morning show back in there with Mitch and, of course, with Chris. And, of course, you did the Puck Dog segment there, the videos from the NHL with Chris.
Yeah, definitely check out the morning show. We got on there tomorrow. And also check out me and Chris doing the Puck Dog videos. I absolutely love doing the videos. We got a nice Puck Dogs parlay. If you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out. Love that play tonight. Another way to make some more money. parlay it up with this one, and you got a nice 3-teamer going.
There you go. There you go. You got it indeed. All right, Rod. Have a great night. We'll talk with you again on tomorrow.
And we'll see you tomorrow, Tony.
You got it. Rod Zawacki here on the Drive Thru. Guys, reminder, if you miss any picks, we'll recap at the end of the show. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here on the Drive Thru. It is now time for my picks, so let me get my card up for you guys. We're going to go to college basketball tonight. We're going to be looking at this one between Utah State and Wyoming here. It's not Utah State and Wyoming. I'm going to be in this one on the dog here. Let me refresh this here. We're going to be on the dog in this game. We're going to take Wyoming plus the 10 here against Utah State. You know, Wyoming's kind of rough. They're 0-3 in the Mountain West this season, but they're a really good shooting team. They're hitting over 38% from three in Mountain West competition, 59% around the bucket. They do give 50% inside. Utah State 13-3, 2-1 in the Mountain West. Aggies in conference hitting 38% from three, but only 47% around the bucket. They're not very good with perimeter defense, giving up 37% from three, plus they're allowing 48% inside the arc. And the Cowboys are shooting 50% in the Mountain West, Utah State 44%, Wyoming holding foes to 43% in conference. They're competitive, all right? They're a competitive team. We'll go ahead and take the points here with Wyoming plus the 10 against Utah State. This one will have a start time here of 10:30 Eastern time. You could watch this one over on Fox Sports 1. All right, let's continue on here on the Drive Thru, guys. You can check. I got premium plays up there right now. I've got a best bet from the NBA. That's my $15 premium play, as well as three here from a 3-pack together I put together from College Hoops and NBA combined package. So get on board there. 4 premiums for you here on a Tuesday. Use the promo code PICK at checkout. You'll save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value with my long-term passes. I have a 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. Get all my premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go to my Handicapper page and make that purchase, you can add a second capper there with 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, let's continue on here on the Drive Thru. It is now time to recap the plays. I think I got El Ninos. Yeah, man, you hung me out to dry yesterday, El Ninos. You hung me out. You were supposed to recap as Monday, but you know what? I didn't change the graphic. You're still in the video. So here we go. El Ninos will make up for it for dissing me yesterday. But anyway, here we go. Alex got to start with a long ball over 8.5 assists. Damon was on Villanova laying the 6.5 here against DePaul. Tony Brown Temple laid the 4 against Tulsa. Al Nido's Hornets plus the 8 against Raptors. Jay was on the Warriors, laid the 12 against the Suns. Wayne, Nevada plus 9.5 against San Diego State. Rod, LSU money line plus 115 against Florida. I'll be on Wyoming plus 10 against Utah State. All right, Al Nido's, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Well, I sure could use those 8.5 assists. But how about going with Wayne, and welcome to the show, and backing his pick with Nevada getting the 9.5 points here.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree there. Nevada plus 9.5 there against San Diego State. Agreement there. San Diego State, not a good covered team. And we'll go with that. Nevada Wolfpack plus the 9.5. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live here at 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Plays to give out their live plays for you for the action on Wednesday. Remember, get started every single day with the morning show. Mitch, Rod Zawacki, and Chris, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Tune it in and get those plays from them as they break down the card. Remember, Mitch's video series, he's got 7 picks in 5 minutes. Also, the Betting Tool Show. We got Javon's Parlay, Jay's Jam Session from the NBA, a pick from every game on the board. Ron Romanelli, as he gives you a college basketball rundown with picks as well. We got the Puck Dogs with Chris and Rod Zawacki giving out NHL picks. We've got an NFL playoff show tomorrow, Wednesday. Tune in. Right, we got to have Big Al. We got Jay and Mitch giving out picks from the NFL playoffs. Tune in and make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Be live when they give out the picks so you get the best numbers. All right, that's going to do it here for our show. Let's go ahead and bring in our crew from that. We're going to go ahead and wait goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening. We'll talk with you again here tomorrow.